Do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back for me real quick, all right?
How could you do this to me?
Truck,
I didn't do nothing to the truck,
I'm
yo.
telling you, they all...
That's how you snitched on me? I can't believe you out there. As much as I've done for you. As much as I've done for you.
And then against some of them that can rap, but I care about us more. I don't want to go through, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want, for 22 years, every time I do an interview, they ask me about Eminem.
Say OTB.
OTB.
Say all my dead homies.
All my damn.
Say sorry for saying more.
Sorry for saying more.
And you won't say it again.
And I won't say it again.
You want to be oh so gang in your raps. You just rap capping, huh? You just be rap capping? All that shit fake? All that table shit fake? Yeah?
That's how they supposed to treat you. Mickey Mouse head, clown ass nigga.
Go ahead.
Take a picture.
Go ahead.
Take a picture. I want to be famous now. I want to be famous.
Reputation is everything in the industry, but some rappers have had their most humiliating moments captured on camera, from getting booed off stage.
If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. Well, look, it's been love.
To being caught slipping after talking tough.
You want to be oh so gang in your raps. You just rap capping, huh? You just be rap capping? All that shit fake? All that table shit fake? Yeah?
And even one breaking down in tears over beef.
And then against some of them that can rap, but I care about us more. I don't want to go through, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want, for 22 years, every time I do an interview, they ask me about Eminem.
These are the embarrassing on-camera moments rappers wish never happened. First up, we've got Tony Yayo. Rolling with someone like 50 Cent might make you seem tough, especially considering 50's infamous reputation. But Tony Yayo has been exposed multiple times for being anything but gangster. During the infamous fallout between The Game and G-Unit, a guy claiming to have been in the same prison as Tony Yayo spilled some major tea. According to this guy, Yayo never stepped foot in the yard to fight and instead spent his time hiding. To make matters worse, he also claimed that Tony was begging correctional officers for food.
And that Tony Yayo was see, I was at MDC with that nigga. That nigga didn't want to come to the yard and fight. That name is Marvin Bernard. And he was begging for meatloaf on the gate with them COs. He's a
The Game didn't waste the opportunity to troll Yayo as well, adding fuel to the fire.
I ain't even know Yayo name.
That nigga named Marvin Bernard.
Marvin Bernard. Marvin Bernard who wouldn't come out on the yard.
And honestly, some people think these claims aren't too far-fetched. Even 50 Cent himself has joked about Yayo being less than brave in dangerous situations. In one story, 50 called out Yayo for running for his life during a shootout.
It was like that. By the car, man, that was shoot like that.
This was a far cry from how Yayo likely told the story, probably hyping himself up as someone who stood his ground. Even chimed in during the same conversation, warning Yayo not to try and remix the story. For a guy trying to keep up the tough guy image, it was definitely a rough look.
So one knee, nigga. Don't try to remix it, my nigga.
Who said them niggas is coming? We're right to 50 house. What do I do next, brother?
Next, we've got Benzino, whose situation was even more embarrassing and honestly, a little sad. A video of his 2020 arrest over a dispute involving his ex-girlfriend Althea surfaced online, and let's just say it didn't do him any favors. The nearly hour-long footage posted by Real World Police shows the whole chaotic scene unfold. It all started when Benzino confronted a man, a retired Dallas firefighter who was on a date with Althea. The man, clearly not looking for trouble, tried to de-escalate the situation by saying, "I don't fight." But Benzino shot back with, "What you do? I got guns too, Pessy."
You want to take me out? Fight. What you do? What do you do?
Listen to me.
What you do?
Listen to me.
What you do?
Listen to me.
What you do then?
Hey.
I got guns too.
Things escalated quickly, and Benzino accused the man of threatening to shoot him. He even told the officers, "You hear this motherfucker threatening me? He said he's going to shoot me now."
Really? Oh, I better.
Hey.
I better have guns.
Hey.
Threaten me with. Hey, he just said he's gonna shoot me now. Okay.
What's your name?
Raymond Scott, sir.
Raymond, come here, man. Come here.
At this point, the police had Benzino sit in their car to cool off, though they didn't arrest him immediately. Meanwhile, the other guy calmly explained what happened. According to him, he had no idea about Benzino's connection to Althea. He claimed that while he and Althea were out walking, Benzino showed up clearly upset and came at him aggressively. Trying to avoid a fight, the man stayed calm but said Benzino kicked his truck, leaving a huge dent. To make matters worse for Benzino, the man decided to press charges for the damage and the threats.
So I go walking. We go walking. I don't know if she's married. I don't know if she's married to this dude.
Okay.
We get back, he's there.
At the house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still waiting. What's going on? He come running at me. Hey, brother, hold on there.
Right.
So I'm trying not to fight him. I'm a licensed carry.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like, listen, I don't know nothing about all this. Okay? I'm just trying to go. Well, he kicks a big dent in my truck.
When the camera switched back to Benzino, he tried to explain his side of the story, saying he was only there to pick up his son, who had been playing tennis nearby.
Please tell me, what is going on?
No, he's my wife.
Okay, so who here?
No. Listen, my son's here. I came to pick him up from listen, bro. He just threatened me.
But the real embarrassment came when Benzino started getting emotional. At one point, he even cried, repeatedly claiming the other man had threatened to pull a gun on him. One of the officers had to correct him, saying the man actually stated that he didn't fight and was licensed to carry.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Stop.
I can't believe this.
I know, just keep talking to me. They're not going to let you go down there with them.
He say don't make no threat. He's gonna get
No. He told us continually in front of us, he said he don't fight. That's what he kept saying.
He said he gets guns.
Right.
The drama didn't stop there. While in cuffs, Benzino started crying out to Althea, saying, "You snitched on me. I can't believe you, Althea. As much as I've done for you, I can't effin' believe you." It was a cringeworthy moment that went viral, leaving many people shaking their heads at how far Benzino had fallen.
How could you do this to me for him?
All right, do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back for me real quick, all right?
How could you do this to me?
Truck,
I didn't do nothing to the truck,
I'm
yo.
telling you, they all...
That's how you snitched on me? I can't believe you out there. As much as I've done for you. As much as I've done for you.
According to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution, Benzino was charged with criminal damage to property for the incident and spent a few days in custody before posting an $8,450 bond. He'd left 2 massive dents in the man's 2018 Chevy Silverado, and the fallout from the situation left his reputation in shambles. But that's far from the only time Benzino found himself in an embarrassing situation. Earlier this year, Benzino made an appearance on Drink Champs, and let's just say it became another moment he probably wishes never happened. During the interview, Benzino went from yelling F Eminem to literally breaking down in tears over their long-standing beef. The feud between Benzino and Eminem is no secret. It's been publicized since 2002. It all kicked off when The Source, which Benzino was co-owner of at the time, gave the Eminem show a 4/5 rating. Eminem felt the rating was unfair and called out the magazine, sparking a feud that resulted in both of them dropping diss tracks. Over the years, things have only escalated, with Eminem throwing occasional shots, even recently taking aim at Benzino and his daughter, Coi Leray. On Drink Champs, Benzino couldn't resist running his mouth about M. He called him not real hip-hop and claimed that people only hype Eminem because he's white.
Huh, Eminem. Everybody down with Eminem. And my thing is this, bro. It's over hip-hop. Like, hip-hop is who we are. He can't come in and invade hip-hop in Rosenberg and make trillions of dollars.
But then, in a jaw-dropping shift, Benzino started crying. He said he didn't have anything against Eminem, lamenting how he's been hounded about the beef for 22 years.
And nothing against Eminem. Eminem can rap, but I care about us more. I don't want to go through, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want, for 22 years, every time I do an interview, they ask me about Eminem.
He got emotional talking about how the feud even affected his daughter, saying she probably felt pressured to align with Eminem because everyone was against her dad.
My daughter came into the industry figuring that, hey, I gotta be cool with Eminem because everybody's against my dad. You think this is cool? Nah, man.
The internet wasted no time, and the clip of Benzino breaking down went viral. Fans found it awkward and cringy to see him go from aggressive trash talking to openly sobbing in a matter of minutes. Now, let's talk about rappers getting embarrassed in front of the crowd. One prime example, 6ix9ine. Back in 2018, when he was still riding high on his popularity, 6ix9ine thought he was invincible. But that didn't stop fans from letting him hit rock bottom, literally. A video from one of his concerts shows him attempting a stage dive towards a group of girls. The problem was that he didn't bother checking where he was jumping, and the girls scattered as soon as they saw him coming. The result was 6ix9ine hitting the floor hard. He later admitted that the fall was so bad he thought he was paralyzed.
I just let myself like a trust fall, but like a high trust fall. So I went, and all the girls just mid-air, I see them just move. I just let God take it from there.
You'd think he would have learned his lesson, but nope. The very next day at a different show, he tried another stage dive, and once again hit the ground. Fast forward to today, and while 6ix9ine might avoid stage diving, he's more likely to get jumped if he even steps into a crowd. Even someone as massive as Drake hasn't escaped embarrassment on stage. Back in 2009, during the America's Most Wanted tour, Drake performed despite having a torn ACL. The plan was for him to just do a few songs, but mid-performance, his knee gave out and he hit the floor. His crew had to help him limp off stage, and to make things worse, Lil Wayne started roasting him. Wayne joked, "This ninja really got a bad leg. I thought this sh was only on his TV show." Luckily, Drake made a full recovery.
Hold on. This really got a bad leg. I thought that was only on the TV show.
Fast forward to 2020, and rumors started swirling that Drake re-injured the same knee while trying to guard Steph Curry during an off-season shoot-around. A few months after footage of the two playing surfaced, Drake was seen wearing a leg brace. When reporters asked Steph about it, he just laughed and said maybe Drake will talk about it on his new album. But perhaps Drake's most awkward moment on stage came in 2019 at Tyler, the creator's Camp Flog Gnaw Festival. Fans were hyped for a surprise co-headliner, with many expecting Frank Ocean. So, when Drake appeared instead, the crowd's mood shifted fast. Drake started performing, but it was clear the audience wasn't feeling it. He tried to engage them, even asking if he should keep going. But when the boos got louder, he realized there was no saving the show. Drake cut his set short and walked off the stage.
If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. Well, look, it's been love.
Tyler, the creator, was disappointed and took to Twitter to scold fans for disrespecting Drake, calling the situation embarrassing. But Drake didn't seem too bothered. He brushed it off like the pro he is, joking about it later. Still, it's wild to think a superstar like Drake got booed off stage. It just goes to show how loyal Frank Ocean fans are and how quickly a crowd's vibe can shift. Next up is Rod Wave, who's been one of the hottest names in the game lately. But even he had a moment that was impossible to play off. A couple of years ago, Rod had an embarrassing incident during a show at Morris Brown College in Atlanta. Everything was going fine until he and his crew walked out on stage, and the floor literally couldn't handle the weight. An entire section of the stage collapsed, sending several of Rod's homies tumbling into the hole while Rod stumbled backward and fell flat on his back. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, but the chaos forced Rod to cancel the show and leave. Let's be real, it's kind of hard to keep a performance going after the audience just saw you and your crew break the stage. The memes about the incident still pop up online, proving that the internet never forgets. But Rod took it all in stride. After the incident, he jumped on Instagram and posted, "PIMP down, I repeat, PIMP down," showing he wasn't letting the mishap faze him too much. Now, Chief Keef has always had a laid-back vibe, but even he's had a wild on-stage moment. Back in 2017, during a show in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Keef got a little too into the performance. While rapping at the front of the stage, he decided to leap from one speaker to another. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, he miscalculated the jump and ended up slipping completely off the stage. Luckily, security was on point and helped him land on his feet. Instead of being embarrassed, Sosa played it off like a pro, jumping right into the crowd's face and continuing to rap. If anything, it got the crowd even more hyped, turning what could have been an awkward viral fail into an unforgettable moment. Keith spun, slipped, and fell, but he made it look smooth as hell. Sosa isn't the only one who's had trouble with speakers, though. In June, Kevin Gates had his own slip-up during a performance at the Mississippi Coast Coliseum. While performing his hit I Don't Get Tired, Gates stepped back, didn't see a speaker behind him, and ended up falling flat on his back in front of the entire venue. But Gates didn't miss a beat. He immediately popped up like nothing happened, ripped his shirt off, and got the crowd going wild.
Oh, he failed. And I got it on camera.
It worked too, as the women in the audience lost it when the shirt came off. Gates finished the rest of the set like a pro, proving that a fall wasn't about to ruin his night. After the show, he tweeted, "Mississippi, I love you," brushing the incident off entirely. That wasn't Gates' only on-stage misstep, though. In 2022, during a performance in Florida, Gates took another hard fall, this time slipping on his own sweat. While trying to run to the front of the stage mid-song, he lost his footing and fell flat on his back again. Luckily, he didn't fall off the stage, but fans definitely noticed. At this point, Gates might want to watch his step a little more carefully during performances. Speaking of unforgettable stage moments, Designer had one of the most bizarre incidents you could imagine. Back in 2016, when his hit Panda was taking over the world, Designer was performing a sold-out show in New York. He was riding high after signing to Good Music, and the crowd was going crazy. But during the middle of his Panda performance, Designer went way too hard and ended up puking all over the stage. Instead of letting it stop him, though, Designer kept going like nothing happened, finishing the set like a champ. It was like watching a college kid boot and rally at a party. Except this was on stage in front of a packed audience. It's not something you see every day. Next up is Busta Rhymes, a certified legend in the rap game. But even being a respected OG doesn't save you from embarrassing moments on stage. Back in 2014, Busta made a surprise appearance at his homie OT Genesis's show in New York. And let's just say things got a little out of control. OT was performing his hit track Coco, and the energy on stage was insane. Everyone was lit, including Busta, who came out holding a cigar in one hand and a bottle in the other. At first, Busta was vibing with the crowd, headbanging to the beat, but he got so into it that he lost his balance and took a nosedive straight off the stage, landing on his head. Security immediately jumped in to keep the crowd back while Busta tried to climb back on stage, but he was clearly dazed from the fall, and security had to guide him off to the side. Videos of the moment went viral, and a photo of Busta's bloody head started making the rounds on social media. At 50 years old, this could have ended much worse. But thankfully, Busta wasn't seriously hurt. He laughed it off like the seasoned performer he is, tweeting later, "We done fell off stages and broke limbs while performing and kept going. We stay on level 10. Even in an embarrassing moment, Busta showed he could take it like a champ. Then there are the rappers who get caught lacking after running their mouths. Let's start with DMV rapper Smoke Choppa, who thought flexing his gun online was a good idea. He hopped on social media, talking big and threatening his ops while showing off his strap.
You know you can't. You tell me what you could do with that. You can't duck that. Yeah. I say that to say catch me in traffic.
But just a few days later, while driving through his neighborhood, his ops decided to pull up and see if he was really about that life. They called him out, telling him to get out of the car and fight. But instead of stepping up, Choppa sat tight and refused to respond. His ops started roasting him on the spot, clowning him and his career.
Man, get the f out the car, nigga. Man, get out the car and fight back, man. Man, get out the car and fight back. No sucker shit going on, but you can't come back out here. You don't get out this car and fight, you cannot come back out here. You on the internet. You Smoke Choppa, you on the internet. I'm letting you know now, you on the internet. I ain't sneaked on it, nothing. You on the internet. Big money, all of them, they about to see this. I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know.
It turns out Choppa didn't even have his strap with him that day, making the situation even worse. Hopefully he learned his lesson and keeps it on him next time. But Chopa's embarrassment can't compare to what happened to Minnesota rapper 2 Stainz. He got set up in one of the worst ways possible. Thinking he was pulling up to a girl's house, 2 Stainz walked right into a trap set by his ops. They ambushed him, humiliated him, and even forced him to diss his dead homies on camera.
Say f OTB. Say f all my dead homies.
All my dead homies.
Say sorry for saying f Mo.
Sorry for saying f Mo.
And you won't say it again.
And I won't say it again.
They also called out 2 Stainz for pretending to be a gangster in his music, tearing down his entire persona.
You want to be oh so gang in your raps? You just rap capping, huh? You just be rap capping? All that shit fake? All that table shit fake? Yeah.
But karma came back around for 2 Stainz. Just a few days later, the same op who humiliated him slipped up and posted a video on Facebook, using his own account. Authorities got on it quickly, and when they raided the op's house, they found all kinds of incriminating evidence, including a Glock 19 and the scarf he used to cover his face. The op, Frazier, ended up being charged with armed carjacking and illegal possession of a firearm. He's now facing up to 25 years in prison. In the end, 2 Stainz got the last laugh. Now, let's talk about 6ix9ine, one of the most controversial figures in hip-hop. Known for trolling and stirring up drama, 6ix9ine's history of snitching made him a permanent target in the streets. After being arrested in 2018 on federal charges tied to his involvement with the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods, 6ix9ine famously struck a plea deal, flipping on his crew to secure a lesser sentence. He got out, but as the saying goes, the streets never forget. In March 2023, 6ix9ine found himself in a rough spot when he got jumped in a Florida gym bathroom. A group of men confronted him, and things quickly turned violent. Despite trying to defend himself, 6ix9ine was outnumbered and took a serious beating.
That's how they supposed to treat you. Mickey Mouse head, clown
Go ahead.
Take a picture.
Go ahead.
Take a picture. I want to be famous now. I want to be famous.
He eventually made it out of the bathroom, but the attack didn't stop there. Another man outside followed him, recording the aftermath. Whether the guy was an op or just a hater isn't clear, but either way, 6ix9ine couldn't catch a break.
Don't stop recording.
Hey man, it's a free country, man.
No, don't stop recording though.
Stop recording. It's a goddamn free country, man. Somebody stop recording. 6ix9ine got his whoop. Police can't help you now, man. Sure can't help you now, man.
This situation left everyone wondering what's worse, getting beat down in prison or getting jumped in the streets. For 6ix9ine, it's probably all the same, as life as a snitch means you're never really safe. So yeah, even rappers have had very embarrassing moments all over, from the biggest ones like Drake to the less known ones like 2 Stainz. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching.